I had a whole plan for when I revealed this that we've been working on for months. I was going to have like a green screen behind me and pretend like the show was canceled and be in my basement. And then I was going to rip it down and reveal this. We have a Nontendo studio. I wasn't lying when I gave you an option. I said option A or option B. You want me to can this? You want me to scrap it and do away with it? Or do you want to try one more time? And I want to thank you all, literally everyone, so much, because I didn't see a single person say scrap it. Every single person said option B. Every single person wanted to see this show continue one more time. And I promised you that if we did it, we would do it right. So in the last few months, in secret, I have been building out a Nontendo studio space, hiring new crew, new faces who you're going to get to meet very soon to make what is the best version of Nontendo Podcast. I am so excited for all of you to see this. And I can't thank you enough. And I can't thank also the crew enough that have put in this work and the effort to make this space what it is. So much time, energy, and resources went into this, which leads me to one of my first of many announcements. I mean, to begin with, I'll let you know the show's coming back next Thursday. We're going to be live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Thursday night. Yeah, we're moving to like a late night vibe show because that's when everybody's schedules lines up. But I mean, honestly, this whole set looks like a late night set, so it works. I'm really excited. That's the first announcement. Nintendo news coming at you every week again via the Nontendo Podcast. Announcement 2. The only way this is going to be possible is with the Patreon. In fact, the only way this show has ever been possible is with the Patreon. So while I sit here and I thank every single person who's ever watched this show, engaged with the show, subscribed to the show, and given this show their time and their energy and their attention, thank you so much for making this possible. I want to thank every single Patreon that has supported this show from day one to last week. Thank you for making this truly possible. And as a thank you to you, I have amped up and revised and revamped the Patreon like never before. We are offering rewards like never before. We are doing it like never before. And let me show you, because I've hired someone specifically to work on the Patreon exclusively to make sure every reward, every day, every post, every behind the scenes vlog, every update, every pulling questions for the bonus episodes is taken care of daily. I am so excited for you to see what's coming your way, from physical rewards every month to more bonus content than ever before. So if you've been a Patreon for a while, you might know the $5 bonus episode tier, which every month got you the bonus 30-minute episode that was exclusively locked behind Patreon. It was essentially a full episode exclusively for you guys. We're still doing that. That is going nowhere, and that tier is remaining unchanged. However, I've added a $10 secret super bonus tier where now you get that bonus episode and you get weekly behind the scenes videos and posts. And I know we've tried to do behind the scenes before. I'm talking weekly. I'm talking photos. I'm talking videos. I'm talking posts. I'm talking updates. You guys are going to get that every single week. On top of that, you're going to be able to ask questions for the episodes, vote on what content we cover and topics we get into. You're going to be a part of the bonus episodes like never before. So if you're a $5 Patreon and have been for a while, maybe take a look at that super secret bonus 10 tier. And if you've never been a Patreon, why don't you consider starting? Because now is a better time than any, because I'm going to put the Patreon on a 60% off sale for all new members. And if you subscribe annually, you'll get 20% off. And for you VIP Patreons or people looking at that tier, that's where the physical rewards are going to be. Every month, you're going to get stickers, pins, and fun collectibles sent straight to your door. That's the promise that I am going to do my best to fulfill. And I'm really excited to actually send out physical thank yous and postcards to people that are supporting the show. And you'll still get your names in the credits, and those names in the credits will actually be updated every single month, I promise. There are more secrets and bonuses and surprises over on Patreon. Everything from getting discount on merch and merch early and RSS feeds with the audio and ad-free listenings. So why don't you go over and check it out? Because let me tell you, the energy effort that has gone into setting this up and will continue to go into it every single week is not like anything I've ever done before. This is a full production. This is the Nontendo Podcast at its most podcast. I'm so excited. I know I keep saying that, but when we launched the show with Bob way back in the day, I mean, we skyrocketed to #1 in the Apple charts for podcasts, and it was a crowning achievement. I was so proud, and I still am so proud. And ever since then, we hung up there with, Giant Bomb, IGN, Kinda Funny, all the greatest and best podcasts. We were up there with these like mega podcasts, and we were just an independently ran for a while, just me in my basement, and we were in the top podcasts in America. That's incredible. But now we actually stand the chance of exceeding even that. And that's my goal and that's my dream, is to take this show and do things with it that we could never do before, and in the best way possible. And I got to thank every single person, again, not just you people watching this, but Bob and E and Max and Bingle and Ham. And I don't want to start listing too many people and forgetting them, but every person behind the scenes that worked on getting the show to where it is now, keeping the show alive and giving me this platform to just gush about Nintendo every single week, which is by far my favorite thing to do. Sometimes people ask me why I still put so much effort and work into this podcast. It's because I can't tell you. It's my favorite thing that I do. I just get to sit here and talk about Nintendo with friends for an hour or so every week, and people like it. And that's like, it's my dream come true. And I never want to let it go. So here it is. Here is my new commitment to the show. Here is the new show. I will be sat here every week. My co-hosts will be sat there, and we can there, that's where they are. And there's actually, so this studio is this room and a room next to it, where right now Pat is sat and cutting the show live, which this show will still be a live show. It'll still be cut live and ran live. There'll still be a live chat like there always has been. Pat, I don't know if you'll come through if you say hi, but say hi anyway.
Yeah, hello.
Did I actually hear that, like, natively?
Yeah, they get that now.
Oh, sick. See what we got going on? And there's going to be all behind the scenes on how all of this is set up and how much equipment and how cool this show is over on the Patreon if you want to check it out, as well as a bonus episode that we've already shot for you guys, kind of. We sat down to run a test, and we ended up talking for 20 minutes. And it was a test that we got so into, and it became such a conversation that I realized we just did an episode and we may as well share it with Patreon. So if you go over there, you'll actually get to meet a couple of the new crew members. The guy, I'm not going to give any spoilers till next week for non-Patreons, but the guy who's helping run the Patreon, and then one of my new co-hosts, you can go and meet them, get to know them. I will let you know that the audio, we hadn't nailed it in yet, so it wasn't quite where it is now, but it's still really fun to go and watch. I'm going to throw that up for you guys. Okay, I think that's everything. I know I've said it a bunch, and I'm going to sound like a broken record, but thank you. Every single person that commented to keep the show going, every single person that's been active in the community, and every single lurker that just watches every week and has missed the podcast and missed having that thing to listen to at work or on your drive home or wherever it is that you listen to the show. I am incredibly proud of what this show has become and what the show is going to be. And there may be kinks to work out. We're going to have to figure out the new flow with new people and figure out the new equipment. But this is going to be the coolest and most exciting version of Nontendo. And I am so thankful that I can be here. And it's because of you watching this right now. But the show at its heart is still the Nontendo Podcast. I mean, we even kept the sign. For me, that is the heart of the podcast. Another heart. That sign is hung up in Brooklyn, it's hung up in the basement, and now it's hung up here in Philadelphia. I mean, it's not really Philadelphia, but we'll just say it's Philadelphia. But it's here in the show. In fact, in the other room, in the tech room, there's even another I'll show you. I'll take video of it. But there's a lot of what has made the show at its heart. With all that said, I'm done for now. And I will see you Thursday next week at 7 p.m. Is there anything that I forgot?
No, I think that was everything.
Okay. All right, bye. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Let me know what you think of all of this down below. Like, comment, and subscribe. I bet none of you expected this. I bet there were so many people that haven't seen anything since the last video and were like, well, I guess that's over. All right, I'm going to get out of here. See ya. Be good. I'll see you in a week.